While Kentucky is considered the horse capital of the world, in some cultures, horses have great spiritual and cultural significance.
A new exhibit at the Kentucky Horse Park that opened earlier this week looks to put that significance on full display. Tyler Melito is live from the Horse Park with a look at Heart of the Horse.
There are so many unique items in this exhibit, and it tells a unique story. Noah and Emily, I'm curious, is there a favorite item in this entire exhibit so far?
Yes, I would say for me, it's the prizes won by Equinox, the 2023 Longines World's Best Racehorse. We have his winning sash and blanket from the Takarazuka Kinen, which is one of the top races in Japan. And for it, we actually prepared a life-sized Equinox that I prepared and painted myself, so it's very special.
That is awesome. Emily, what about you?
I'm rather partial to the stuff we borrowed from the Minami-Soma City Museum, and so that's the direct descendants of the Soma clan, and they put on the Soma no Mo'oi Samurai Festival every year, and so those items are directly related to the family and the people who used them, and they graciously let us borrow them for this exhibit. And it's samurai stuff, which is always cool.
Always very cool. And you bring something up very unique there, that this was a collaborative effort. It wasn't just y'all here at the horse park going out and finding these items. You were working with curators and other people in Japan to get these artifacts and get these pieces. What was it like interacting with them and learning about the horse culture, how much the horse means to them? Because it has a slightly different significance to them than it does to us here in Kentucky.
Well, so when we started this project, I thought we would, only get enough stuff to fill one lobby case and not have a full exhibit. But instead, we were just blindsided by the huge amounts of passion coming from the Japanese people. And they were offering so much stuff, so much help to us, things that we could have in the exhibit that we had to, cut things back and not have everything that was offered to us because there simply wasn't even enough space for it. So we have a very diverse collection here that really is the culmination of just people's joy.
And Emily, I had to imagine that it's very special to you to see that there is so much joy the horse brings outside of Kentucky, and now you get to show it off to our old Kentucky home.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's great to introduce people to things that maybe they don't know much about, or maybe they want to learn. And so I love bringing in new topics, and my whole hope for people coming to the museum is that they enjoy themselves and maybe learn something along the way. But we just want people to have a good time and see something new and different.
A little bit of something for everyone. Quickly before we go, one detail that I think will not get overlooked is the English and the Japanese words on every piece of information placard that's in this room, in this exhibit. Talk to me about that and why that was so important.
From the beginning, we really wanted this to be a bilingual exhibit. The process of making the exhibit, we were telling, the stories from the Japanese population, the Japanese horsemen themselves. They had really guided this whole exhibit with what they had offered and what stories they wanted to tell. So we wanted to make sure we also had the exhibit in Japanese. So every caption, every item is fully bilingual. So we have the English and the Japanese so that everyone who comes here can experience it, especially with the state of Kentucky having a larger Japanese population and being so involved in all the industries here.
Definitely worth checking out if you have the opportunity as soon as you can for here at the Kentucky Horse Park in the International Museum of the Horse. One person who I know will be making a stop at some point is Peyton Hinkle at the Weather Wall.